Hello and welcome to Cappin at the Spa, the Travers edition. I'm Saratoga Geeze and we're recording live from Quivik Drive in sunny and a little bit chilly this morning, Saratoga. I have with me Exacta Box Bobby. How are you?
I'm doing well, Saratoga Geese. Thanks for having me on today.
All right, it's a big day. We got a pretty quick show because we got to get over there. We have our spot, but we got to get over there and start handicapping a little more and getting ready. So, you see anything familiar at the on our table here this morning?
Well, maybe a different colored hat, but I'm seeing a shirt on one of the bobbleheads here that might fit one of our panelists here today.
Well, listen, we all know Jerry Bailey and the King of Saratoga, but Saratoga Geese is the most important bobblehead up here today. It's not four-star Dave Day, but he is out here hanging out with us. So, we each have a selection, and then we're going to go head-to-head in the Allen Jerkins, which is a fabulous race, and then we're going to finish it off with our Travers pick. So, let's go to Bobby.
All right, thank you, Saratoga Geese. First pick for me today is going to be in the second race. This is a first level allowance optional claiming, going 1 mile and a 16th on the turf for straight 3-year-olds, which is very important to my selection, Vesting, the 3-horse for Chad Brown and Flevian Pratt. This horse has 3 career lifetime starts, all against 3-year-old and older horses, so tougher fields. A lot of his competition here today has been facing straight 3-year-olds. There was a race here yesterday at 1 mile and 3/8 that Vesting could have been entered in, but instead is cutting back to 1 mile and a 16th to get the slightly easier field to run against. So I don't think Chad Brown would be running him in this race if he didn't think he was going to appreciate the slight turn back to 1 mile and a 16th. This horse has run 3 strong races, ran well last time out, finishing 4th by only 2 lengths. Don't love any of the favorites in here. Green Light has shown some talent, but really should have run better in the last 2 races and doesn't have much of an excuse. And then Donegal Momentum, the 9, just never been on turf, so you're potentially taking a short price on a horse that's never proven it there. So I'm going to look to Vesting in the second race today.
All right, excellent. Hopefully we get that price with Chad Brown. You never know, but let's hope we get at least 6-1 on it. I'm going to go to the 8th race. The State Bred non-winners of 1 at 1 mile and a 16th on the grass. Terrific card today. A lot of big fields, a lot of good opportunities. Sometimes you got to wait and you find a horse that's 4-1 that ends up going off 10-1. But in the 8th race, the favorite's going to be Rhetorical, 2-1, off a maiden win. Very impressive maiden win at 2-1 that day also. So they obviously thought the horse had a lot of talent. William Walden's hot this year, $300,000 purchase. So that's a horse we're going to have to beat, but we're going to take a good shot with Rabaja, the 12 horse at 10-1 with Kendrick Carmouche. This horse ran a big race at Aqueduct, won by 5 with an 85 buyer. That's the highest buyer in this field, substantially. Came back last time out on July 27th. I must have watched that race 5 different times. Gem Mint Tent wires the field. It was a tough race to close, and Rabaja just had trouble the entire race. Was never comfortable, does not like running in between horses, just did not have a comfortable trip. We're looking to get a good trip from the outside post here. I'd like him to sit second or third, and if he's clear turning for home, I think you're going to get a big run out of Rabaja. 10-1 morning line. Kendrick Carmouche, let's get it done for Charlie. And let's head to the Allen Jerkins, the aforementioned King's Bishop, which is our favorite race of the year for both of us here on this panel. You're going to give a nice long shot, and so am I, because there is a ton of horses to look at to you in this race.
Yeah, this is an 11-horse field, very evenly matched, lots of horses with a lot of talent and potential. Scratches were just announced, no scratches in this race, so you're getting this full field in here. I'm actually going to be looking to the rail for the Speed of the Speed world record, 8-1 morning line. This horse has 4 career starts, has performed really well in all of them, improving every single race. He's proven at the 7 furlong distance where he broke his maiden second time out. And last out in the Amsterdam, just a really impressive race. Went straight to the lead, opened up, continued lengthening the lead throughout the stretch, beating Jefferson Street, who in the Amsterdam was coming off of a 102 buyer previously and world record, really took it to him, was never threatened. And Valentine Candy, who finished 3rd in that race, came back last night to win impressively in a stake down at Charlestown. So I think that Amsterdam was a strong race despite a 5-horse field. World record, I don't love the rail generally for a speed horse, especially at 7 furlongs. The world record's basically broken from the rail every race of his career, and it hasn't bothered him yet. So I think he's going to be able to handle it. He'll rock it straight out to the lead, and I think world record will hold them all off.
All right. Good pick. I mean, it is tough from the rail, but again, if he opens up 2, in the first quarter, you got a good shot. I think Prince of Monaco is going to be the favorite. The Baffert horse coming off the Woody Stevens, where he was 16 lengths behind and only lost by a half length. He's going to be tough. The horse I like is Vetriano, 20 to 1 on the morning line. This horse is coming off state-bred races, so is definitely going to be discounted because of his lack of class. But the bottom line is the horse is fast. You got Brad Cox coming off of bullet workouts. He hasn't run since June 29th. He's turning back from a mile to 7 furlongs, and he fits with the buyers. He ran a 97. The best buyer in the race is a 101. So he fits on the figures. And again, he's going to be overlooked. There's no doubt this horse is going to be overlooked coming out of the state-bred ranks. And listen, my main squeeze came out of the state-bred ranks, ran some big races. Several other horses. Who was our horse that ran in Dubai that we loved, the state-bred? I can't think of it. But, anyhow, so we're going to look at him 20 to 1. We're going to try to make a big score in the Jerkins. So let's go to the Travers. What's your thought on the Travers?
Travers, similar to the Jerkins, really excellent addition of the Travers here this year. 8 horses. There's 4 that are going to be pretty even in the odds, but Cross Torpedo, Anna, Dornock, Fierceness, Sierra Leone. They're all really good horses. They could all win. I'm looking for a slight outsider here, leaning towards Unmatched Wisdom, the 3 horse for Chad Brown, Irad Ortiz. 8 to 1 morning line. I think we're going to get most, if not all of that, because the 4 horses I already mentioned have to be a lower price. So Unmatched Wisdom's no better than the 5th choice here. Lightly raced, improving horse. A lot of these other horses have been beating up on each other throughout the Triple Crown Trail, might be a little tired after sort of running month after month in these tough races, shipping around the country. I think Unmatched Wisdom is the fresh horse, and I'm going to look for him to sit the trip 3rd or 4th right behind the speed and finally get it done for Chad Brown and the Travers.
All right. We'll see about that. A lot of buzz with Torpedo Annie. It's a great story. By the way, Mind Your Biscuits is the horse I was talking about, the New York bred. And listen, I am locked in to Anna Marie. I can't go off now. Ran a great Louisiana Derby. Had no chance in the Kentucky Derby. I bet him back again in the Belmont. Got 15 lengths behind in the Belmont. Only got beat 5 lengths. Bumped start. Bumped on the back stretch. You know, again, he's just stayed quiet. Stayed in Saratoga, working steadily, and he's going to be 20 to 1. And you got to take a shot with this horse closing. There's a chance for a speed duel. Let's hope the Travers turns into a speed duel and it's wide open turning for home and my horse comes last. So, Anna Marie in the Travers. Great day today, 14 races. Get there early, get your spot, do your capping, bring your cooler, and let's hope today is your day.